Starry from StarrySky Gaming, and welcome to this Ice DPS or Weapon Mastery video, which shows the loadout and rotation. Now, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the PowerPoints, how I've spec'd it, go to the loadout, why I think this loadout's good, and then I'll show you the Weapon Mastery, and then I'll go to the rotation. Okay, so PowerPoints. In the Storm tree, I have Inescapable Storm, Arctic Gust, Glacial Flash, Blizzard, Bitter Winds, Avalanche, Resonating Gale, and Wintry Tempest. In Cryogenics, I have PowerPoints in Cold Snap, Snowball, Frost Snipe, Ice Bash, Reflection. And the Iconics, Weapons Expert, Tactical Genius. Now to loadout. Okay, so from left to right we have Wintry Tempest. This is our primary damage over time. Also inflicts Frostbite, which is going to come in handy in a bit, which I'll tell you about. Then we have Reflect. Now Reflect is one of the two skills we're going to be using to get our chill factor up as quick as possible so we can get the Ice Armor. And the Ice Armor gives us a prolonged period of a 50% damage modifier. And then we have Resonating Gale. This is basically a high impact instant damage, which also does give us a chance to cause another icy field, and that will cause damage over time to anything that is near, but that's only thanks to Frostbite from Resonating Gale. This takes advantage of the Frostbite inflicted from Wintry Tempest. And then we have Snowball. This is pretty much our spammable AoE skill, which takes advantage of the chill effect armor. So when it gets to like a certain amount of chill effects, it basically explodes on impact, causing AoE damage to everything it hits. It's nice, very spammable, does a lot of damage. Ice Bash, one of two skills that we're going to be using to get our chill armor up quicker. Also, this increases our critical chance and stuff like that as well, just to give us an extra bit chance to get more damage. And then we have our Supercharge of Blizzard. Now, I know some people don't like the Supercharge, but personally I like it. It does a lot of damage. It just splits terribly after quite a few targets. But also, when it comes to like single target raids like Battleground Paradox, you don't have to use Snowball if you don't want to. That's the way I have a PowerPoint of Frost Snipe before, because Frost Snipe is single target and it hits a little bit harder than Snowball. So when it comes to single targets, you can take out Snowball and you can put in Frost Snipe. But the majority of the raids, Snowball is your best bet. Okay, so now to the Weapon Mastery, quickly. Right, so the Weapon Mastery I'm using this is Martial Arts into Hand Blasters. So they've made a recent change to it, which I'm not too sure they started telling people about. But I found out anyway. That the way you used to do it before was you just put skill points down the middle, bypass loads of attacks, and then you could put it in the nature you wanted, even up to 20 skill points, which would unlock the Weapon Mastery. Now what you have to do is the 20 skill points you put in the weapon tree to unlock the Weapon Mastery now have to include all weapon attacks. So as you can see, I've got all weapon attacks and the innates I needed to equal up to 20 skill points to unlock the Weapon Mastery, which then allows me to unlock the innates at the bottom. Well, I thought I was a little bit lagging then. Right, so it unlocks the innates at the bottom. Also, it allows me to use any of the Weapon Masteries from Martial Arts and other trees. But as you can see, the combo for Meteor Blast. So for Meteor Blast, I would have to go into Hand Blasters, do the same, unlock all the attacks, do the innates, make sure I've put 20 skill points in them to unlock the Weapon Mastery, and then since I've already got a point in the Meteor Blast, it then allows me to use it as part of the Weapon Mastery rotation. If it would actually let me scroll down, there, it allows me to click on it, put a point in it, and use it as part of the Weapon Mastery rotation. So that is my rotation for it. Okay, so this is what the rotation looks like. It's simple, 4 holds. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, Meteor Blast is pretty broken. It can crit up to anything up like 14k. Depends on how buffed you are. So yeah, The martial arts damage itself is, I would say it's decent. The enhanced shuriken is the one that hits the hardest out of the three, and then meteor blast, but it's very quick, so you can get to meteor blast so much quicker. Okay, so anyway, let's get started and go to the rotation. So the rotation is nice and simple. Wintry Tempest, clipped with Ice Bash, which is number 1 and number 5 on the loadout. And then we do the Weapon Master rotation, and at the end we go, for complete Resonating Gale and clip it with Reflect, and then we do another Weapon Mastery, and then we use Snowball, and then we keep doing Weapon Masteries and spamming Snowball until our cooldowns on Wintry Tempest, Ice Bash, and Reflect are all done. And then obviously we use our Supercharge on big groups of ads or bosses, whatever we feel like on. Okay, so let's get started, and number 1 to number 5, Mastery Rotation. And Snowball. Thousands and thousands of damage, simple and effective, and it's not that power hungry, thanks to the Weapon Mastery rotation. Oh, pardon me. So for people who think I might have gone a bit too quick, we'll break it down and we'll go a lot slower. So literally, all we want to do is we want to press number 1 and then number 5 straight afterwards, which is Wintry Tempest clipped with Ice Bash. So number 1 and number 5. Now unfortunately the spar and targeting layers for some reason is bugged, and it doesn't even show up all the might damage, even though it should be. Figures it's one of those another dCUO bugs. Okay, so Wintry Tempest clipped with Ice Bash, so that's number 1, number 5, and then straight into a Weapon Mastery rotation. So 1-5 Weapon Master rotation. Nice and simple, nothing too difficult. Now, at the end of what's it called, Meteor Blast, we want to use Resonating Gale and then immediately clipped with Reflect, which is number 3 and then number 2. And this, at the end of Meteor Blast, it will give us the, if we time it right, we get the 360 critical attack chance and the bonus for significantly increasing our critical attack damage. So 1-5 rotation, Meteor Blast at the end. Now it's literally almost at the end of the animation. You can even use the bar along at the bottom. So if you look at the bar at the bottom of Meteor Blast, when it gets to about, say, 85%, is when you can pretty much use it to clip it and you get the bonus. And since we're constantly using Ice Bash and Reflect, we're building up a chill armor, which just looks like that, and that gives us a prolonged period of a 50% damage modifier, which is just fantastic. Okay, so so then after we've done Resonating Gale clipped with Reflect, we do another rotation and then spam Snowball. So, whoops, sorry. So 1-5 rotation. Another rotation and Snowball, and then we do another rotation, Snowball, and then we repeat. So rotation, rotation, Wintry Tempest clipped with Ice Bash, and it's that simple. Let's just pop the Supercharge just for fun of it. And have another one. So as you can see, simple rotation, does a lot of damage. With Weapon Mastery, makes it quite power efficient and still doing a lot of damage. So anyway guys, let me know what you think. Do you think it can be improved? Let me know. Do you think a different Weapon Mastery could be used instead of it? I'm always open to suggestions as well. But anyway, thank you much for watching this. I hope this helps the ice DPS out there. So until next time, I'll see you then.
Beware my power. Green Lantern fly!